Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here now and I'm going to kind of run you through what I'm doing. Okay, so basically at the moment I am currently preparing to go to America to watch BTS at the Rose Bowl. I don't know, it's exciting times. So my flights are booked, my tickets are booked, my accommodation is booked. I just need to save now, which isn't going that great. I'm gonna give you a story time about my tickets. So I didn't know that I would go to Rose Bowl. I didn't even know I would go to America, and I thought that I might go to Korea for BTS's concert. So there was like a slim chance that I was gonna go to Korea, but I still had more hopes than going to America. So I applied for the raffle. I waited, and while I was waiting, I think before that I applied for the North American tour. And basically just sign up on Ticketmaster and you get put into the draw to get given a code before the general public, so you can buy your tickets before everyone else. But I didn't do it on WePlay because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get these American ones. Like, I'm not even gonna go to America. It's just a dream. Yeah, I don't even know why I signed up. But I was like, okay, I won't do it on WePlay, I'll just sign up. Then all of a sudden I get an email and they're like, so we couldn't officially verify you as a membership fan or whatever, but you're a verified fan. So here's a code. Oh, so we'll send you a code on the day or something like that. So I get sent a code and I'm waiting, and I go on to Ticketmaster just to have a look, just to see, and I noticed that it's for membership holders. So I'm like, oh, sweet as, like, I don't need to worry about it. If I want to, I'll look tomorrow. But the thing is, I didn't get my code sent via phone. I actually got an email and it was like, sorry, unfortunately we can't send it to your phone, technical difficulties or something, but here's a code. And they sent me 2 different codes. So neither of them worked for the membership one, obviously. I didn't even try anyways because I thought it was a mistake. But I came back the next day and I logged in for the verified fan pre-sale, and I got in, and then I was like, oh my god, like, this is so crazy. Like, I can get tickets right now and they're only $60 US, which is like 75 USD. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it. And all of a sudden I'm with my friend on FaceTime and I'm like, hey, I want to go to America. Do you want to go to America? I could buy these tickets right now. And she's like, what the heck? And I was like, please come to America. I don't want to go by myself. Like, but honestly, I would have gone by myself. But she was like, please. I was like, please come. And she's like, are you really gonna make me do this? And I was like, yeah, I'm making you do this. I can get our tickets right now. I have the code. Like, please come. And she's like, okay. So I bought the tickets. Random. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell anyone. It was just like the heat of the moment thing. I bought the tickets. And then we were like, whoa, we're going. Like, we had no flight plans, no accom, nothing ready. Like, I didn't even have any savings. I had like $300 in my account. And I did it. And then I was talking to my other friend on Facebook, and she's like, oh, I didn't win the raffle for the Seoul concert. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't win either. And then she was like, oh, I didn't get a code either. And I was like, hey, I have a code here. So I was like, I'm going to America, you should come. And she's like, really? And I was like, bro, I'll give you my code and my email. Like, if you want it, you can have it. And she was like, oh my god. So she bought her tickets to America, and then all 3 of us were like, we're going to America. And then I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I really wish I could go on both days, because we're in America. Like, that's, what is that, like 18 hours of flying, and we're only there for a week, so we might as well go to 2 days worth of concerts. So I told them, I was like, guys, I kind of want to go to the first and second day. And they were like, oh my god, same. So we bought first and second day tickets. But the thing is, what I didn't realize was you could only buy 4 tickets per code. So you can only buy 2 tickets per transactions, but 4 tickets total. And we had bought 3 tickets, and then my friend Taridi, which is the first person that I asked to come, she was like, okay, I'll get this set of tickets because you got the first set. And I was like, oh, sweet as. So she went to go and get the second day out tickets for us, and she was like, oh, I could only do 1 because it wouldn't accept me buying 2. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so weird, like what the heck. But she's like, I still bought the 1. And I was like, okay, sweet as. But then in my mind, I was like, wait, Ticketmaster accidentally sent me 2 codes, so let's see if the second code works. And she's like, okay. So I give her the second code, and it works. So, like, what the heck? Like, we were like, I was like, is this a sign that I was supposed to invite my friends Taridi and Joe, and we were all 3 of us were supposed to go to Korea together and go to both days? And like, before some of you guys say, you know, it's unfair that you purchase 2 tickets, it's unfair that you get to go to 2 shows and you could have just gone to 1 and saved another ticket for another army. I just want to tell you guys that I didn't buy the ticket straight away. I didn't hop onto the site when the countdown ended. I just randomly went on the site maybe like an hour or 2 later than when the sales actually began for the verified fan, and there are still a lot of tickets left. So I bought them, and then a couple of hours later we decided to get the second day tickets. So I bought them because there were still tickets there. So please don't come and attack me, because I'm spending a lot of money to travel overseas to see BTS, because they have never come to New Zealand other than Bon Voyage. The last time they went to Australia was in 2017. So just bear in mind, I'm spending a lot of money to travel over. If you haven't gotten a ticket yet, I've seen a lot of armies say that shows a couple of days before, maybe a week before the actual show, they'll start giving away tickets, because tickets just randomly open up and stuff. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, it was crazy getting those tickets. Like, I didn't tell anyone I was going to see BTS until after I bought the tickets, until I was like, I'm going to America to see BTS at Rose Bowl. And the thing is, I didn't know that I could choose any date. Like, I didn't know I could go to Chicago or New Jersey or anything, because when I went onto the ticket site, it automatically just chucked me on Rose Bowl. Because I'm just so happy, I'm gonna talk about my flights. So Qantas is the airline I'm taking. The same so are my friends who are coming. Jo, she lives in Auckland, so she's flying from Auckland to LA, and I live in New Zealand. I live like 3 hours away from Auckland, and Auckland is, we catch international flights. Like, there's other places in New Zealand you can, but Auckland's just the closest. And we're meeting our friend Taridi. She lives in Darwin, but she's flying to Sydney, and then from Sydney she's going to LA. And our flight from New Zealand lands in Sydney, has like an hour layover, and then goes to LA. So we were all got to meet up there. The thing is though, they bought their tickets straight when it was confirmed, and because I only had $300 in my account, you can't buy airplane tickets to another country for $300 unless like you're on a bargain, or you know people, or you have discounts, which I had none of those. It wasn't until like a week later when I could buy my tickets, and that was not from saving my money, that was from getting a loan from my parents. Okay guys, okay, I'm not rich, it's just that I have very supportive parents that decided that they would allow me to have a loan from them. They bought their tickets cheap. I think it was like, it might have been $1,000 or just under $1,000, and I was like, wow, like what a bargain, beautiful. Like, and I was like, I'm gonna be flying with my friends. So I went on the Qantas site, and I started having trouble with applying to become a member for Qantas, because if you don't know, when you become a member of Qantas, you have to pay a fee. So for New Zealand, I had to pay a $60 fee, and I was like, I'm not going to pay $60 so I can sign up to an airline that I'll only use this one time. And then my friend was like, no, you can do it for free, you just have to go on this page. So I was like searching for ages, and like, I'm not even lying, it was like up to an hour I was trying to find this free website where I could sign up for free. I ended up finding it. I was really happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I can finally buy these tickets. So I go on the Qantas site, and they're like, we're having a sale, buy tickets from $999. And I was like, okay, sweet, like the sale's on. And then I try to pay for it, and it was like error, blah blah blah, and I tried it like 3 times and it keeps saying error, and I was like, what the heck? So I refreshed the page, and it said that all the tickets for the places that I'm like, for the flights that I wanted to take, were sold out, but I could buy tickets for a higher price for the same flight. So originally the tickets I was selling were like $500 and something for one way, and then 500 back, so it was like 1,000. But then those were sold out, so they wanted me to purchase $700 and something tickets one way, 700 and something back, which would have ended up to being like 1,500. And I was like, oh, okay, so okay, I'll buy these tickets. And then I was like, okay, I need insurance, so I just usually buy insurance that comes with the tickets, and it was $200, so it all ended up coming to $1,700, and I was like, that is so expensive. Like, just because I want to be on the same flight as my friends and I don't want to fly alone, I'm gonna be losing a lot of money. So I thought about it for a bit, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go on the site I always go on when I buy tickets overseas, and I'll just see what the price is. So I go on a site called Mix and Match, and I know that it gives me a lower chance of getting credit and stuff for air flights and that, but I still buy it on there because it's cheaper. And I look on Mix and Match, and even though it's not the same flight as the flight that my friend's catching, it's way cheaper. It was like $978, and then for insurance it was $148, so the total ended up coming to like $1,200. And I was like, whoa, instead of paying $1,700, I'll just pay $1,200 because I'll be saving $500. And I really wanted to travel with my friends because I haven't been to America before, but I did not want to pay that much money, so I didn't. And I went ahead and I bought those $1,200 tickets, and I was like, whoa, like I did not have to pay extra $500 for those flights. When I go to America and I fly by myself, maybe I'll regret it because I have 2 layovers in Australia. One of them was like an hour and a half, and the other's like 3.5 hours. And I don't know what I'll do. I'll just probably listen to music, sit in the airport by myself, looking bored and alone, like I have no friends, because I won't have any friends, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, but other than that, it's all good, it's all great. I'm so excited for my trip. I'm making goodie bags. It's really hard. I'm waiting for my gems to come. Oh, are they gems? Crystals to come for my bomb. But I'll do that in another video. Yeah, thank you for watching my story, my video. I don't know what this is, but yeah.